G'day guys, welcome to Sumo's Projects and welcome to this July 2019 shop update. Middle of winter, sort of nudging our way towards springtime in Australia, country Victoria, that's where I am. Lots of things have been happening. Got a lot of projects on the go. Last video I did comment that I have got a few things to do, and there are a lot of shop built type jigs and things like that. So I'm really looking forward to doing them. They're a long time sort of, you know, in the waiting to get them started. So and I think they're necessary for the overall cleanliness of my whole workshop environment. Now it looks like a bomb's hit. I'll take you for a bit of a tour around. Sort of lost the mojo a little bit. Work and, you know, winter time, you get the blues, I suppose you could call it, but slowly getting it back. So the sun's shining, it's fresh, you know, put a log on the fire, create a bit of atmosphere, but I want to get back in here and I'm turning the place upside down and giving it a good clean up. But another thing I'll do, I'll just explain a few of the videos that I have made in the last few months, and that's all been going all right. And yeah, so let's do that now. So this is my Craig router table. I love this machine. It's in a recent video from Cuffy's Woodwork. He said, or he was highlighted on a Maker's Monday. He said one of his favourite machines was his router table. Not far off agreeing with that. It's a magnificent thing to have in your workshop, and if you can make one or purchase one, it's definitely something worth, you know, for you to have, to do a whole raft of different things in projects, from cutting dados, rabbits and all that sort of stuff, to putting nice profiles on finishes of, you know, any particular type project. So what I'll do, I'll probably, I'll build it all in here. You can see I've just got a bit of a sled there. That's just sitting there and it's pretty useless like that. So I want to be able to put things in and around, and router bits, just to have quick access to them, because you're there and you don't have to sort of forage around and try to find, you know, exactly the bit you're looking for. So that's a project I'm looking forward to very much. With some of the recent videos I had put out, reviewed this Armour Tool pocket hole jig. I found it absolutely superb, and I can't wait for it to be on sale for the mainstream market here in Australia. So if you haven't seen that video, go check it out. It was really a fun thing to be able to do a review on. Over here, this is the drill press. I'll show you this drill press. These are really good. You can see, I think they're called a radial head. So what this allows you to do, you're able to bring this in and out, and it gives you quite a great distance. So, you know, the table I want to build, as you see, I'm just using a board here, and that's clamped down, but I want to make a big table. So maybe, I don't know, maybe out to here, and also going out to about there. Because this does go inwards and backwards and forwards, I should say, I'm a bit tongue-tied there, it allows a bit of scope for a bigger table to be built. So nothing too fancy, it's just going to have a fence and a couple of T-tracks, so I can put clamps in and just hold down pieces and put stops, you know, if you want to do repetitious type drilling of holes. So that'll work out well, and that's another good shop build type project that's going to be underway in the not too distant future. Also, one of the project videos I did, rejuvenation on this 1860s window front, and that turned out pretty nice. Being winter in Victoria, me and the good missus went up to Queensland where the sun was shining. It was a bit warmer. We went up to Gold Coast, Brisbane, and even down to what they call the hippie colony in Byron Bay. Didn't see many hippies, but it was nice enough. As you see, taking in a few of the sun rays, and hasn't made my complexion any better, but we had a great time, and it's always good to have a holiday. So this is the Mitre Saw. This is a Bosch larger 12-inch sliding compound Mitre Saw. It's with the unique, you know, feature that they have with you don't have rails going out the back. So love this piece of machinery. You know, I think behind Festool, this is probably one of the nicest ones you can sort of get. They're a little bit expensive, but you know, I got this out on a special. I think I went to Total Tools, and you know, I got it at a price that was a couple of $100 cheaper than the price it regularly is listed at. But as you can see, the stand here, they're a generic type stand. It actually came with the purchase, so I had to get it. The only problem here is your stops. You know, you got certain limitations. These are extra supports on either side, and whilst they do a great job, it's for a shed like mine, I like to have something set up permanently. So what I'll do, I'm going to utilise this underneath, and that'll be part of a proper dedicated Mitre Saw Station, and I'm going to have the like the box behind, and that'll give me the best type of extraction of dust and everything else. So I've got a little 3/4 horsepower from Bunnings dust extractor. You can't get them anymore, unfortunately, but it's not bad. It does a job. Got the auto start function, so I let that rip and that starts up, so that's good. But I'll probably put this on wheels as well, so I'll utilise this and build in around it, and hopefully that'll give me the perfect type, you know, scenario for what I do in my shed anyway. One of the videos I did also was this drinks bar. This was quite a long build. As it started getting heavier towards the end, it was only me handling it, but I really enjoyed doing it, and I used screws and bridle joints and some pocket hole joinery, and it was quite a big piece at the end, but turned out nicely. And one of the later videos I did was just something to do with how we all manage our workshop time, which was well received as well. So I've got this record power. This is a disc sander. It's a big one. It's heavy as. I've got to build a base for it. Once again, it'll be mobile on casters, and that's the only way to go. So I can sort of move it in and around the shop, and I've got another sander I want to do the same thing with. So portability, fantastic thing to have as far as your type of machines go. Now I've got a drum here. You wonder why I got a drum? I'll tell you. It was given to me, and it was full of beer. No, just kidding. This is going to be my dust collector, because I bought myself, I think it's a dust deputy. So that's going to be another project for me to set that up on this drum. A few of the other videos, I did a review on the Aldi Work Zone drills. Also, this is Zito sprayer, and I'd like to thank my mate Chris. He come up with a new logo for me, and I absolutely love it. So it's Bonza. Thanks, mate. Here at the table saw, I don't have a sled. I've never had a sled, and it's about time this year I want to build myself a table saw sled. So I've sort of got away with doing things, you know, with the mitre saw and the table saw. But as you can see, I see everyone has a sled, and I understand why people do have it, because it's such a, you know, it's an essential integral part of the table saw setup and mechanism, and you're able to do a lot more projects and get a lot more results done that way. And the other thing too, my particular type of sled, I'm going to design it in a way where I can put different types of attachments to it as well. So it's going to be a little bit of an open thing where I'll design it on the go. And I also looked around YouTube. There's so many great ideas, so I'll utilise some of those ideas as well. So they're the shop projects that are coming up in the... As always, I appreciate your feedback in the comment section. Let me always know what you think of, you know, what the projects I'm doing, if you like them still. As I said, there's quite a few things to do in my workshop to get it up to a bit of a, you know, standard of what other YouTube and other people in their own work environments have got set up. So hopefully by the end of the year I'll have a few of these projects commenced, or if not even all finished. We'll see how it goes, but yeah. And thanks everyone for your ongoing support to Sumo's projects. This channel is made possible not by any financial aids or any people giving me anything, but by the spirit that you have, and the feedback you give me, and the bit of fun we have along the way as well. So if it stops being fun, I don't know what we're doing then. So it's probably not worth doing anything. But I always have fun, and that keeps me a bit of a spark in the dark. Yeah, and looking forward to the future, doing a lot of projects and keeping everyone involved with my channel, on my channel, and you guys really make it happen for us in the community. So till next time, guys, be well, and I'll catch you about.